morning. Today is the 2nd of October and it's time for our monthly October 2025 channel update. So September 2025 was a month where perseverance was called for, shall we say. Now, you've probably heard this on a couple of channels. I know Mr. Richardson from Furious Driving talks about this, and he and I and a few others are in regular contact about the state of the automotive YouTube world and things like that. He has sort of worked out that there's something going on with what's called the YouTube algorithm, which is the system that controls which videos get shown to which people and many other things. And it doesn't really seem to matter what you kind of do at the moment. A lot of the time, videos just aren't as popular as they used to be, regardless of what you do. I myself noticed that actually I've had the worst streak in terms of kind of the channel for many, many years, and it's much more difficult to get someone to look at your video. It's much more difficult to get it properly monetized in terms of the sort of revenue that you need to cover your costs, which I don't do ever anyway, really, but never mind. So you work sort of hard for a lot less views and less money. Now, that's nothing to do with any of you particularly. It's not something that anyone's done that I can understand, but it just means that actually kind of it's a bit demotivating when you worked incredibly hard, just as you always did on a video, and then it has about 2 views and you earn about 2p. So, you know, one of the things that if you can do for someone who makes videos, you don't do it for me, you don't necessarily or anything, but if you watch the video all the way through, if you share the video as well, and if you subscribe, you like the video, there's more of a chance of it being shown to more people and then getting more views. So if you are able to do that, I'm not asking you for to join the channel membership or anything like that if you don't want to. Obviously, if you would like to join the channel and you know, give us a small monthly contribution to what goes on around here, you know, I very much appreciate it, but don't feel that you have to do that. It's not something that I would ever ask somebody to feel obliged to do. It's for people who really want to just give something towards the cost of things going on. That's all it is. So, you know, if you, for example, are feeling you haven't seen the videos being shown to you as frequently as they used to be, we're wondering what's happened. And personally, I'm wondering what's happened actually for a lot of videos that I'm watching, or channels I'm watching. I'm just literally not being shown as many videos from these channels as I used to be. And this affects everybody from very small channels to very large ones. So that's just what's going on at the moment. In terms of this sort of content, the British Rail Autumn Rally was good. I enjoyed that. I'm actually going to see Mr. Brooke, who I spent some time with on Sunday at the show. I'm going to film one of his cars, and also there's some others coming up in his area, so we're going to go and do that. At some point, we're going to go back to Essex, and we're going to see Mr. Duncan, my mysterious benefactor, who's written a new version of the No Budget Reviews theme tune. I didn't ask him to do it, but he has, and there is a video coming on a very special old car which has that new version of the theme on it. But there are, I think, 1 or 2 episodes of No Budget Reviews that are going to come out before that with the sort of current theme tune. So don't expect to see it straight away unless you're a channel member, in which case that particular video is already up. So yeah, there's sort of that. We will be going to do more shambolic shuffles. Got classic Jap Fest coming up this weekend. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to book the Sunny into display in time. I heard about it quite late, so I'm just going to take the Volvo and park in the car park, and we'll see what else is there. We've also got Baron's Classic Car Auctions coming up, and Loxley Classic Car Club, the Shambolic Shuffles. We've got more No Budget Reviews, more sensible second-hand classics, and probably more sensible second-hand reviews as well. As long as you like all those, we'll just keep making them. Also, we'll have top 10 best-selling cars and the Very Vague vlogs. I've just recorded a Very Vague vlog about a job that I did yesterday. So actually, I'm doing at the moment a few jobs more than I normally do. Normally I do record what I've actually done. If anybody's sort of interested in what I actually get up to. There's a lot of you who watch channels like, I don't know, Shifting Metal or Car UK or something like that, interested in what goes on in the life of someone who's in the motor industry, and I am. I do not trade cars. I only source them. That's all I do. I don't trade them. I only source them, so I'm not actually a motor trader or anything, but I do work in the motor industry in a slightly different capacity for most of these people. Nevertheless, I do. So some of you find that very interesting. I find my job very interesting. I've done it since 2017 now, and I find it very stimulating because everybody's different, every research is different. So maybe we'll see some more of those talking about that kind of thing. So I'm also at the moment wanting to actually review some more cars. I do have some lined up, and then I've got probably another visit to like Dudley at some point to do some more up there. But if you do want to have your car featured on the channel, which is why you see the caption every single video, you will see it in this video already, then please do get in touch with me. It's obviously a bit easier if you're not too far away. I do have some cars in Scotland to do at some point. I'm just waiting to actually kind of arrange a trip for next year to go and do that, because it's a very, very long way from here. And I did go to Newcastle and the surrounding area at the end of last year, which was fine, but it does take a while to sort of put the money together to do a trip like that. So I will eventually get round to these sort of things. It's just sometimes it takes a bit of time because it has to require a bit more planning than it would be if I just went down the road and filmed one of my friend's cars. So we will continue despite what's going on with the YouTube algorithm or whatever it is that is happening. I am just going to have to keep going. I say to Mr. Charles from the Ground Thrift Auto channel, Mr. Richardson from Furious Driving, or Mr. Ridpath from Cornish Car Collectors, who are on the sort of group we have, and we kind of share what we've been up to, and sometimes they send me over cars with beige leather interiors and I get excited, and sometimes I find kind of stuff that they like and things like that. So that's what we sort of do to tickle our fancy and sort of make sure that the automotive YouTube world is not totally depressing all the time, but like it can be at the moment when you work very hard and you earn about 20 pence per video, which isn't always the best of look. I'm very blessed in that I do other stuff as well, and so I'm not as dependent as someone like Ian Seabrook would be, that every video makes money to cover its cost. I don't need to do that. But obviously, I have to be quite sensible in that, if someone said, I've got a car for you in Dundee, I can't just drop everything and say, I'm coming tomorrow to film your car, go all the way up to Dundee from down in Hampshire, and just suck the cost up. It doesn't really work like that for a lot of people. So there we go. The other thing I must say is that we will be going to the NEC Classic Car Show next month, and all your favourite people will be there. In my case as well, Mr. Charles from Ground Thrift Auto and I are probably going to be doing a couple of videos together, which I don't know what we're going to be saying. All the time Mr. Charles and I talk together, we just constantly go off on tangents. Our conversations are just one long series of tangents about nothing. So if we do sort of make some videos together, we do start talking about things, you will find that we don't really consider the normal flow of conversation to be in any way tangential, because that's what it sort of is, which is very enjoyable. Not for probably all of you, but for us, we kind of find that thing quite interesting. So there we are, viewers. That is October 2025, and a little insight into what's going on in the automotive YouTube world. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. And we shall see you again very soon next month for whatever else is going on then.